Ron, how are you? Can you hear me, sir?
Can you hear me, Ryan?
I can hear you, brother. How are you?
Good, and you?
Man, I am doing great. I wish the weather was warmer like it probably is where you are.
Well, no, don't say that. Even though it might seem like it's been up in the 50s, but like last night and the night before, it got down to like 28, man. So I'm used to the cold anyway.
It's the wet,
Huh?
the wet here, man. It's the wet.
You know how they go in Washington State.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's something. So, did you everything made it good? You made it back home, it looks like, and everything.
Yeah, traveling around, doing what I need to. I still got a place to go, but with the flu and coronavirus getting a little rough, I said I got to slow down. Too much stuff going on right now, so.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you made it home safe, and I'm hope you got to see your family and stuff. I trust.
Yeah,
Um, well, I appreciate you taking the time to jump on a call with me. Um,
yeah.
I just wanted to basically take a couple seconds and, let you kind of tell other people a couple things about the process and working with me on helping you with your house and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Um, if you could take a second and maybe say why it was you were wanting to sell your house in the first place.
Well, two reasons. The first one, after retiring from the military, I started traveling. So I started being away from home a lot more than I was expecting to be away. So it came down to the point where I started renting my house out because I was going wild. But the biggest factor and most important thing, I always been eyeballing and thinking about buying a new house on the other side of town because that's where my son lives and most of my friends live on that side. So that was a big factor.
Hmm. Yeah, and so um, why why did you decide to work with me?
Well, once I got your information and contacted your company, uh, it was a matter of after the phone conversations, a couple of chats, and we had one in-person meeting. Uh, the trust was built, and your company was a company that I felt that I could trust and work with. And not only that, the things that you said you was going to do, as we moved along, you did exactly everything you was going to do. And kept me informed, every step of the way. But another big factor in that too, which I'm thankful for, even with COVID-19, you kept the whole situation safe. Only meeting if we need to, and ensuring that I was safe and everybody else safe in the whole process. And I appreciate you for that.
Absolutely. Awesome. It's definitely important for us to, if we make a promise, we want to keep it. Um,
Yes.
and then, so what do you think maybe other people should know if they were going to work with us, and what would you want them to know?
Well, first of all, I would want you to know that when you're working with Ryan and his company, everything is in your control. There's no pressure. It's not like no car dealership where you walk in trying to find a car and you got people pressuring you to sell, buy, buy, buy. It's nothing like that with Ryan's company. There's no pressure on you to sell. Everything is in your control at your pace, right? And anytime that you feel uncomfortable, they're always there to answer questions, to get you back on track and make sure you're comfortable throughout the whole process.
Awesome. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you. I'm gonna take this and I'll take this little video and I'll put it on as a video testimonial on our website and stuff. So maybe other people maybe in a similar situation or with the property they don't want to keep anymore, they can look at it and maybe look at your experiences as like a inspiration, or at least to make them feel a little bit better about the process in general.
Yes.
But thank you so much, Ron. I really appreciate taking the time to talk with me and share your opinion. I think it's been, what's it been, 3 months, 4 months,
Oh yeah.
three
Yeah,
months?
about yeah.
Yeah, about 3 months since we ended up getting that going. And we do have a nice family in the property and everything, and
Good.
they're loving on it. They actually just sent me pictures. They did new floors, they did new
Oh
carpets,
wow.
they painted it.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're loving it. And her thing was her landlord was kicking her out,
Oh
and because he wanted to sell the property,
yeah, yeah.
and
Understood.
she was worried about her kids being in the same school district. And it just so happened they lived in the same neighborhood, and they wanted to be able to be still in the same schools and all that stuff. So it worked out. The timing and everything was perfect for them, and they were so grateful.
Oh,
So
wow. Good.
thank you, Ron, and I appreciate you
Yeah.
taking the time to hop on a call. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video and hang on. Yeah, and then